Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be here. For those of us that are joining or watching me for the first time, my name is Faith Kapona, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, on this channel, we discuss everything Oriflame. We talk about Oriflame products, we review Oriflame products. We also talk about Oriflame business and how you can, build a successful business with Oriflame. So tonight, on tonight's training, I'm going to be talking about how you can sell Oriflame products using social media. We are going to be learning how you can use social selling strategies to to get customers and also keep your customers in Oriflame. So if you're joining me live, I'd like to know where you're joining from. Please share in the comments where you're joining from. And if you're also watching the replay, I'd also like to hear from you. So we're going to get straight into it. And for the benefit of those of us who are probably watching this video for the first time and you're not sure what Oriflame is about, I'm going to start this training with a very short intro about Oriflame, Oriflame, Oriflame Sweden, and what Oriflame is about. So stay tuned, and I'll see you after the video. Right, awesome, awesome, awesome. So welcome, guys. I hope you guys saw that brief video that explains what Oriflame is about. I see we already have some people live on the show tonight. Please, I'd like to give you a shout out. Let me know in the comment what your name and where you're watching from, and also share this to your friends, to your team members, to people that are interested in learning about how to sell in Oriflame. So if you have been thinking about how to sell in Oriflame, today we're going to learn how you can create content, how you can share this content, and how you can invite customers to buy your product, and also not just buying once, but for how those customers can actually become, long lasting customers, how they can become loyal customers, how they can keep buying over and over and over again, and also give you referrals. So today we're going to be looking at social selling, right? Why social selling? Because today we live in a world where we are social every single day, right? Today we share our stories, we share our experiences, we recommend things that we like, and we build meaningful relationship on social media. Do you agree? Because back in the days we didn't have this opportunity where we can just share everything that's going on in our lives. Before now, if you wanted to tell your parents or your friends or your siblings what's going on in your life, you had to write a letter, You have to send letter via post, and it will probably take months or years or weeks before they get them. But with social media today, like almost instantly, as something is happening to you, you're sharing that story, you're sharing that experience, and you're also talking about the things that you like, the things that you're enjoying, and beyond that, you're building a meaningful relationship. Now, today, social selling is even more relevant than ever. Why? Because people trust personal opinions and recommendation more than they do advertising and marketing. So the truth is that the reason why a lot of people find it difficult to sell today is because they are advertising and they are marketing, but they're not really sharing their personal opinions and recommendations. Now, this is why the people who tend to sell a lot are people who are like sharing their personal opinions and what they feel or what they think about a particular product. So if you're in Oriflame and maybe you have been struggling with selling, you have been struggling with getting customers, it may just be you are doing a lot of advertising and marketing and you're not sharing your personal thoughts and opinions about the product. So in today's training, we're going to be learning how we can do that in a way that is fun, in a way that is exciting, in a way that is engaging. And I do hope that by the end of this training, we are all going to be experts at social selling. Okay, let me quickly give a shout out to everybody that's here. People cool, I see you. Blossom, thank you for joining. Koya, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. And Cleo, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to share this video and invite your friends to watch. Okay, so in Oriflame, we have very simple social selling process. It's very simple. Our social selling process is in threefold. You share to generate interest, you invite people to buy, and then you engage with your customers so that you can so that they can keep coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back. So I want you to type in the comment our social selling process: share, invite, engage. Okay, let me see that in the comments. Share, invite, engage. Okay, why do you share? You share to generate interest. Okay, a lot of people, they just post because they just want somebody to buy, and if that person doesn't buy immediately, they be like they feel like it is not working, and then they stop sharing. If you can relate with that, say I. Okay, because I was speaking with somebody today, and the person was like, "Oh, that she's been posting on her status, and people keep watching her status that they don't buy, so she stops posting." Why? Because she thinks that if she posts on her status, people are just supposed to bring out their ATM card or ask her for account number and transfer. But that is not how it works. The purpose or the point of sharing what we're going to learn today on your social media, whether you're using your WhatsApp stories or you're sending a DM to someone, or whether you're using your Facebook or your Instagram, the point or the purpose of sharing things about the product is not really to close the sale immediately. It's to generate interest. It's to see people whose interests are piqued, and then from the people who become interested, you can now invite them to buy. And then when they buy, you now engage them so that they can become long-term customers. Many of them might even decide to sign up with you to become distributors of the product if they want to. Okay, so what should you share? What are you supposed to share? You're supposed to share relevant and authentic stories and experiences. Now, these stories can be your personal story, or it can be the story of a customer, it can be the story of someone else who used the product, of a team member. All you have to do is to keep sharing those relevant and authentic stories. And in a bit, we're going to be sharing, how to create or craft your story so that they are relevant and so that they are authentic. Now, you also share product recommendations and reviews. You recommend a foundation, you can recommend a toothpaste, you can recommend a skincare product. You can share all of that on your social media. You can also share reviews on these products from either directly from your customers, or you can go to the website. All the products on our website, we've got reviews on them, so you can take the best story and you can share that on your social media. You can also share beauty tips and tutorials. Something as simple as how to apply mascara. You'll be surprised that a lot of people don't know how to do that. Some people don't even know how to, actually apply body cream. Some people don't know how to spray perfume. You can actually create or share these beauty tips and simple tutorials like how to use a particular product, how to use a skincare set, how to use a perfume, how to's. Okay, so those popular questions that your customers keep asking you, those things can become content that you can share to generate interest on your social media platform. And then finally, you can share product news and offers from the catalog. So, for example, when we have a discount offer or an opportunity for people to sign up to buy the products cheaper, or if there's an offer for you to buy something and get something free, those are things that can pique the interest of people and you can share on your social media. Okay, I hope this is making sense for us. I hope we're following. Right. Okay, so where should you share all of this? You can share in person, you can share face to face when you are at events, maybe you are in church, you can share your product story, you can share your impressions about product, you can even maybe you're at an event and you see someone who has acne, you can share a story of someone, oh, I know someone who really struggled with this kind of acne and she started using this particular product, and after a few months she was able to have a clear and beautiful skin. If you're okay, I can tell you more about this product and show you how to get it. So even when you're at church, when you're at an event, you're out in the market, you go to the gym, you go to the shop, like wherever, as even in the bus, as you're out and about, you can actually see people, engage people and share relevant product information or product information or product stories, or even teach people how to do something. Maybe somebody is using a lipstick. You can say, oh, do you know that this, if you line your lipstick this way, or if you apply your lipstick that way, it will tend to last longer. When you do things like this, people tend to become more interested in what you're saying. So, for example, I have a friend in church. I've been seeing her a lot, and I noticed that she has these eye bags and dark circles. And I didn't really just we're not so close, so I couldn't just tell her, okay, I sell products or take my catalog. So I called her after service one day and I told her, oh, sis, I noticed that you have eye bags and dark circles. Can I teach you or give you some tips on how to clear it and make it go away? And so like, I've tried everything. No, in fact, this one it came with birth. I was like, okay, no, that's not really correct. So I now gave her information about what causes eye bags and dark circles and what she can do to clear it. I taught her about how to do an eye massage, and then I recommended our eye cream that it will help to clear it. And that was how this person eventually became my customer. Because she got value from what I shared and she enjoyed the tip that I gave her, and then the product recommendation that I gave to her. After a while, she was able to gather some money and she bought the eye cream. And guess what? After a few months, she got great results using that eye cream and she's been my customer since then. So, that's even at the face-to-face event. Like, you can, as you connect with people, you can begin to share some of these things, looking at them or looking at what might be their beauty needs, and then you will lead with some sort of value, some sort of story, some sort of tip, and that way you can, pique their interest to want to learn more about what you offer. Now you can also do the same thing online, okay, using your Facebook, using your forums or blogs, using Twitter, WhatsApp, YouTube, like I'm using today, Telegram, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, any social media channel that you are on, you can share those things that we talked about on all of these channels. Okay, and everything really, really starts with a story. I always tell people that facts tell, stories sell. Many times, what people do when they advertise or post stuff, they're just posting these facts. This product can do this, can do that, can do this. This product is made of this, is made of this, is made of that. But the truth is that people really, really can't relate. But people will relate to a story because stories engage, stories intrigue, stories move people, stories also motivate people to take action. So you want to learn how to tell stories. Now, for those of us who are new, well, this is Oriflame. Oriflame is a social selling company, and we've been doing this for about 50 years. It's a company that started in Stockholm, and right from the very beginning, we wanted to sell our product using social selling models. Social selling models basically means that people are using the product and they are sharing their experiences about this product with their friends, family members, contacts, and all of that. And today, after over this year makes it 55 years, Oriflame is the number one European social selling beauty company. And for us, we are inspired by nature and we are powered by science. The best part is that it's a family owned company, and this is why it has actually stood the test of time. And guess what? We have over 3 million brand partners like you and I who are sharing their product stories and who have been doing this for 55 years, guys. Is that not amazing? Okay. So over 1.2 million Oriflame products are sold every single day worldwide. Oriflame is present in over 60 countries, and every single day people are selling our products. So if you're here wondering whether Oriflame products sell, well, be rest assured that I can tell you for a fact that over 1.2 million products are sold every day. What does that tell you? It tells you that these products sell, these products work. And over 3 million brand partners are actually sharing and recommending our product. They are using the product, enjoying it, and sharing their experiences about this product. Today, Oriflame is the number one European social selling beauty company. So you're partnered with the best. And personally, I am so proud to be an Oriflame brand partner. If you're proud to be an Oriflame brand partner, please let me see that in the comment. And if you would like to be one, of course, just show that in the comment and feel free to reach out as well. Okay, so beyond just selling the products, we also raise money for charity from the products that we sell. Oriflame is actually among the first companies to create cosmetics that are made with natural extract. We use ingredients that are responsibly sourced, and we make sure that all our products are safe to use and of the highest quality. Our products are rigorously tested for safety and performance, and we've got over 5 decades, 5.5 decades of industry experience. You know what that means? It's crazy. It means that we're not playing with you, or we're not testing on you. We know what we are doing. And as a brand partner with Oriflame, these are things that will give you confidence. You know that when you recommend an Oriflame product, you're not doing trial and error. You're very sure of the value that your customers are going to get. So you should be proud about sharing it. Like, some people will not want to tarnish their personal image, and they share something and it doesn't work, and then people start calling them fake. The truth is that with Oriflame, you have nothing to worry about. People are not going to stone you one day on social media because you made them buy something that harmed them or hurt them or something that doesn't work. But because Oriflame is a reputable brand, you can be proud about what you're doing. We've got over 100 scientists who are at the background making sure that they keep giving us the best products to promote. And also, we have the a state-of-the-art research facilities. Please, I don't know about you, but I think we all need to put our hands together for Oriflame. I've been personally representing Oriflame for over 5 years, and honestly, I will continue representing Oriflame for as long as I live, to be honest, because products are great. We have everything that you need from head to toe. We've got fragrances, we've got shampoos, we've got skincare, personal care products, everything you need from head to toe. My dear, what is there not to love about Oriflame, guys? Everything that anybody needs from head to toe, and that's why it's really, really profitable to become a brand partner with Oriflame, because everybody is your customer. As a content creator or as somebody that is into business, there is so you can't even finish sharing all the things in the catalog in 1 month. That is how amazing Oriflame product is. It's inexhaustive, and it just makes the whole thing so much fun. Okay, right. So let's move on to creating and sharing product stories. So what are product stories? Product stories are basically short and simple retelling of your own or your either yours or somebody else's experience of the product. And they are important because people value opinions of other people more than advertisement. When you post a screenshot of what a customer is saying about a particular product, you will tend to get even better, engagement on that compared to when you just say this is what the product does. So when you share your how you personally feel, your own personal experience, or you share somebody's experience about the product, people tend to relate with that more. They feel like, okay, this is real. People are actually using this product. So it's not like one copy and paste information that somebody said it would do, but this is really what people are experiencing. So and people are actually looking for recommendations. They want to know who who have used this product, and did it work for that person before they use it. And this is why when people see the product on you, when you are your first customer and you use the product and you personally use the product, when people see you using it, they know that okay, her skin is great. So if that's what she's using, I want to use it too. When you use the fragrance and you smell good, people know that this is what you're spraying. They want it too. When you use a hair care product and your hair looks great, people want what you are using. So this is why sharing your personal product stories or the product stories of people that have used certain products is actually the most powerful tool when it comes to selling. Okay, and of course, when are you going to share this with them? You can share this, like you said, either in person, face to face, or using social media. Now, when you're creating your product story, remember to make it very short and sweet. I know that you want to talk about all the amazing things about the product, but try and keep your product, your story into like 1 minute or less. And today I'm super excited because right here and now we have TikTok, we have Instagram Reels, we have WhatsApp stories that allows you to create very short content even without talking. Okay, and you can dance around the product and then just put bullet points of how you feel about the product, or you can express yourself in 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And in that short amount of time, you can portray the authenticity of the product, or your feelings about the product, your excitement about the product, your passion about the product. So when sharing your story, it's important to focus on what the results mean to you and how it makes you feel. Because the truth is that people buy feeling. How do you feel that your skin is after using the product? How do you feel? Oh my god, my skin feels so soft. I'm so happy. That's what people want to buy. I was listening to a training on selling, and someone said something that's very powerful. It says people buy happiness. So we're not really in the business of selling skincare products. We're not really in the business of selling fragrances. We are in the business of selling happiness and joy. So every time when you're talking about how you feel about your product, when you're talking about the experience you're having, always talk about how it makes you feel happy, excited. Maybe you were feeling sad, down and out, and then you spray this perfume and you feel like you are walking on cloud nine. You need to express that joy. Really, what people are buying is not the perfume, they're buying that feeling of the feeling they get from using the product. So when you're talking about anything, but even if you're talking about the lipstick, you want to talk about how that lipstick makes you feel. It makes me feel confident, it makes me feel bold, it makes me feel, great, like I can take over the world. That's the kind of thing you need to express about the product. So for example, when you use a skincare product and you begin to see results beyond my face is looking smooth and all that, how does that make you feel? It makes me feel more confident. It makes me feel like it boosts my self-esteem. I don't have to hide under tons of makeup. I can wake up and go, these are, because the truth is that these are the things that people are really, really looking for. And people are going to spend as much as they can to get that feeling. So this is actually really, really the secret or the trick in to doing or creating authentic and powerful stories that really come back. And finally, be passionate, show emotion. It is not just about the story, but how you tell it. Not just sit down and talking. This perfume, I like it. It smells good. Nah, come on. It's not just going to be like that. Like you have to show. You have to be like, oh my goodness, can you just check out the gold plated ring? In fact, using and getting this perfume alone makes me feel like $1,000,000. Like, can you imagine 24 karat gold? Like, oh my god, I feel so great about myself. And then when you use it and you spray it, oh, I feel like I'm in heaven. That is what people want to see. People are not going to buy this perfume because the bottle is great and all. They're going to buy it because you're showing so much passion. Like you're making it feel like, man, see anybody that's not, if they don't have this perfume, they're not going to get that experience that you're having. So it is not just about your story, it's about how you show it and how you tell it. Okay. Now, when you are telling a story, again, remember that the story has to be authentic. So you have to make sure that you don't exaggerate your experience. Like talk about really, really how you feel about it. Don't hype it. Just reveal exactly how you feel about it is what you say. Never refer to medical conditions because our products are cosmetic products. So don't talk about diseases or illness. Don't say our product will cure cancer, our product will give you one thing. No, 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 no. Please don't do that. Don't make claims and promises that are not true or misleading. It's possible that you might have these experiences while using the product. And that's one of the things I love Oriflame for. We under promise and over deliver. Take for example our tender care balm. They just say the tender care balm moisturizes your hand, your lips, your nails, whatever. They did not tell us that tender care balm can cure rashes. Did not tell us that tender care balm can cure like a burn, you know. But these are the things that we come to experience while using the product. But when you're even talking about your experience with it, it's important not to make all of those bogus claims so that people don't think it's a drug, okay? Because our products are cosmetic products. And then don't share a list of features that would overwhelm people with technical information, like talking about the big chemical compounds in the products and why this does that or this does that. It's nice for you to know, but not very important for you to share in terms of your story because many times those things will make your story longer. Okay, so when you are creating your product story, one of the things that you really need to think about one of the things that you need to think about is, you know, what concerns did you have before you started using the product? How did you learn about the product? What products did you start using, and what were the results, and what those results mean for you? It can be as simple as your experience with the foundation, your experience with the toothpaste, and you know the beautiful thing, every um every new every new catalog or any catalog that we have gives you an opportunity to create new product stories. So, for example, we launched this new foundation. How many of us have tried it? I have tried that foundation and I'm already getting customers because I did a video showing how I compared it with the last one and how it feels and what I like about it. So that's really what makes Oriflame amazing because every 3 months you have new product stories, you have new product experiences. For example, we have this new perfume. Have you gotten it? Have you tried it? Have you talked about the feeling and the experience that perfume gives you? So you know so every time you have an experience with a new product, you can't always create a story out of it. Every time you buy a new Oriflame product for yourself, every time you win a new product and you try it out, maybe something you haven't used before, you can actually create a story out of it. I hope this is making sense for us. Are we still here? Are we getting value? Let me know in the comments if you are. Let me know in the comments if you're getting value. Okay, so there are several ways of sharing your stories. We just talked about doing short videos. You know, you can also do you can also create before and after pictures showing the effect of this product on you, and you can do it for skincare. For example, maybe your before or what your skin used to look like before you started using a product, and then maybe a month after, 2 months after, 3 months after, the progress that you're getting on the skincare, or even almost instantly, like this is how your face was before you even applied your skincare routine, and then just immediately after applying it, people can tell the glow from from the first use. So you can actually do a before and after picture that represents that. And the tips, there are there are several things that you need to make sure that you put into consideration. Always take your before and after picture with a plain background. Make sure that your background is plain. Make sure that there are no distractions. You just do it because you want to show people the progress that you have experienced. Make sure that you, especially when it comes to skincare or even makeup, doing before and after for makeup, like you want to slay, you want to go to church in the morning, you can do a picture of your face before, and then after doing your makeup, you can take a picture after for people to see the transformation that you have gotten just by using the makeup product. Make sure that your camera is good, it's focused, and the lighting is even. So, as a great tip, always make sure that you clean the lens of your camera, your phone camera, whether you're using the back camera or the front camera. Always make sure that you clean it with a soft cloth before taking the picture. You can put up a stand, or you can have someone take the picture for you. Best for you to have like a phone stand or a phone holder that you can use, and then set up a timer, and you can take a picture yourself in a way that is not shaky or blurry, and then concentrate on the area that the product is intended for. If the product is intended on your face, concentrate on your face. If the product is intended on your hairline, concentrate on your hairline. If the product is intended on your hand, concentrate on your hand. So whatever you want to do, make sure that you're focused on that part. And truth is that you can even do before and after pictures every day. There are so many products you can do before. You just loosened your hair, right? And you want to go and wash it. You can do a picture of what your hair looks like after losing it, and then after washing with the shampoo, what does your hair look like, or how does your hair feel? You can actually do that. So it's not just only skincare products that you can do before and after pictures with. Now, make sure that when you're doing before and after picture, make sure that you use the same background. Okay, keep it real. Don't put too much filters. Don't the what we want to see is the exact way you took the before picture. That's the exact way you should take the after picture. Don't enhance it. Use the same lighting. Let it be as real as possible, because you want to. If the product really works, it should show, and then that's really what people are going to buy. Okay, so this is an example of using a mascara. She took a picture of her eyes before using the mascara and the eyeliner, and then after using the mascara and eyeliner, this is what it looks like. So these are things that you can do like almost every day that you can get content. So these are things that you can begin to share on your social media, create very good posts around them. It doesn't have to be an episode, it can be very simple things. You can get very, really lovely pictures, either the ones that you take yourself, or you can find from Instagram. There are lots and lots of Oriflame products on Instagram. You can just check the catalog, check the name of the products that you are looking for, and just go on Instagram and search for that product. You'll be able to see lots and lots and lots of really lovely pictures that you can use and share about your experience. You can ask a question, you can even do a poll, you can share your story, your feelings, anything that your emotion about the products. Okay, make sure that the products actually are captivating. They are beautiful, they have good light, and if you notice these pictures, they don't have a lot of writing around it. Make it simple, make it classy, and make it sweet. Now, of course, don't use too many words. Use captions that get your point across in between 40 to 70 characters. One of the things that I learned about attraction marketing is, just talk about how the products feel. And then sometimes leave it blank. Don't even tell people, come and buy it, or would you come and buy it, or come and get it. Ask me how. Sometimes when you talk about how you feel, people will be asking you how to get it, even without you asking how. Just share your feeling, your experience. Just share how it makes you feel, and then allow it. All of this is what will now build interest in people, that they will now want to learn more. Oh, we posted this the other day. Can you tell me more about it? What does it? How can I get it? That shows that your posts are converting. But many times what we do is that we just post a lot of pictures, and we are asking people, come and buy, join, and that's why people don't respond to the post. But when you create really good social media posts where you are showing your own, like you using the product or showing your product in action, you tend to get better engagement on your post. You tend to create more interest in what you are saying. Okay, make sure that your post is not always promotional. Talk about your life. Okay, talk about your life. So this is an example. Okay, from this post, you guys can know the one that is from Nigeria, right? You can know the one that is from Nigeria, right? Okay, so can you see the difference between a good post and a market seller? You are not a market seller, okay? You are a social selling expert, a brand influencer. So you don't have to pack all the products that is in your house and display so that everybody will come and pick, like bend down select. Like, for example, maybe you just receive your order and then you're now posting all the products. You empty your delivery bag and you're posting everything that they should come and pick the one they like. Come on, this is not bend down select. Okay, you can actually create really nice content to the product. You can can capture it better. Even if you want to talk about all the products, there's a way you can even display them, in such a way that it's better and people can it's attractive. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this one. Which post is better? So this lady, you somebody is talking about how she's using Love Nature and how she feels about it. So she says, I've been using this Love Nature smoothing mask for the past month, and my complexion has been improved. Comment below for a sample. And she's holding the picture of the product that she's using that has given her that result, compared to this other person who says they have been using the product and they see great results. Their skin is hydrated, and at all times they love what they are seeing in the mirror. But we cannot see it. You are just showing us the picture. So which of these posts do you think will convert better? Which of these posts you think will convert better? Of course, the one with you holding your product. Now, if you go online, you will actually see follow a lot of these brand influencers so that you learn how to take better pictures. You don't need your phone camera. You might need a better phone, but even with whatever you have right now, if you notice some of the pictures that I've been showing, you will see how they use a plain background. A plain background. Just look for a good spot in your house where you don't have towels hanging at the background, or not distracting. Plain, please. Plain back. Please type it in the comment. Plain background. Just not look for somewhere in your house that is plain. Preferably somewhere that's just facing natural light, a window. Okay, and then make that spot your studio. You want to take a picture of yourself holding a perfume, hold it and hold it and snap like two, and then you know that you have content. So imagine if you have great photos of all the products that you have in your house right now. Like, this is my essence, and so imagine I'm holding this essence like this, and then I do a picture. you know, I have a plain background behind me. So all the even when your customers order, before you dispatch your customer, the order of your customer, you can actually take great pictures with each of them, and you can talk about it. You can write very short posts. You see how me I'm holding my phone, and then I just take a picture. I can just even with this talk about how I feel confident as a woman, how a perfume makes you feel, and people will now come and be asking, which perfume is that? I would like to, how can I get it? Why? Because they see that that's what you are using and that's what is giving you that feeling. So as a tip, some people will be like, oh, but I don't have all this product. As your customers order, before you dispatch the orders, you don't have to open it. You can actually, my earrings are falling off. You can actually take good pictures with each product and then talk about it. You can go even online and talk about, maybe this customer is doing a replacement order. Maybe the customer is getting that product again after the first one finished. You can do a post talking about, oh, my customer loved this particular product and I'm replacing it for her. This is why she likes it. And I'm super excited that she's getting it for the first time, the second time, the third time, the fifth time, whatever. Like, just you taking a picture of it, or even taking a picture of the product in the packaging bag that you are delivering it and talking about it, that is great content. It's better than some of the things that we're already posting. Those kind of things can create more interest in the product. Okay. All right. So as a rule, you want to talk about 80% lifestyle and 20% content produced by Oriflame. What does this mean? It means that lifestyle content is you using the product in action. Like, how and the beauty thing is that Oriflame has product that fits into your life from morning till night. You wake up in the morning and you are brushing your teeth. You can do a post, create a content around you brushing your teeth and how this, when you cannot even remember whether you brushed your teeth yesterday because this toothpaste makes your breath fresh for more than 24 hours. You are doing you're holding your toothpaste and you are remembering, I remember when I used to visit the dentist every 6 months. Now I don't even have to go because I no longer battle with bleeding gum and whatever. Or you can be eating bone and you take a picture of the bone and say, I remember when I could not crack a bone like this because I'll feel like all my teeth will fall off. But now using my Optifresh toothpaste, my teeth are stronger. I can crack the bone as I like. Those are things you're talking about the product, but you're talking about it around your life. Okay? You can also talk about beauty tips and tutorial. Maybe you're doing your makeup, you are going to work, oh, you are start doing this makeup, you just on a camera and just do as you are doing the makeup, turn on your camera and record yourself. That is content. People are seeing you, seeing the product on you. Okay, you don't want to do all the full makeup. You can do a simple tutorial. This is here. This is how to blend foundation the right way. This is how to draw your brow. This is how to use mascara. You know, these are lifestyle content that are still around the product. You are talking about maybe how to apply the hair oil, how to give yourself a facial massage, how to use hand cream. You know, some people don't even know how to apply hand cream. You can even, while applying the hand cream at work, you can turn on your camera and then don't do a very short video on 30 seconds or 60-second video on, oh, this is actually the right way to apply hand cream. Or you can even do applying your dancing, you know, with all these TikTok videos, song, you know, dancing, and then you'll now be writing how you feel or what this hand cream helps you to do. It grows my nails, it makes my nails softer, it does this, it does that, it does that in that video. Can you guys see how like every single day you can be creating content around the product, like as it blends with your life? Okay, so your own product stories, your before and after, like I said earlier, you are doing makeup before you finish the makeup, your picture, the picture of your face, of how your face is looking before you take the picture, and then after you have finished the makeup, how your face is looking. You know, when you also go for Oriflame events, like, you know, we are doing a lot of beauty parties around town, you take pictures and create content in all of these events, and these are the things that you share. So more of the things that you share around Oriflame products should be your lifestyle experiences, your day-to-day experiences with these products, and then 20% will now be about, you know, what Oriflame is posting, like, oh, come and join Oriflame and get them at 30% off, or, you know, stuff like that. Because it's when people see that this Oriflame business or Oriflame product, you are using it every day in your life. When you now say come and join, people are like, please, I want it, I want it. You know, you can talk about maybe there's a new product and you want to talk about the benefit of that new product. You know, infographics. You know, you can get content from beauty edits. You know, those are like content that are produced by Oriflame. So not so much about the content produced by Oriflame, but more about the ones that we are showing in terms of portraying our lifestyle. But unfortunately, what a lot of people do today is they are hiding behind the scene and they're always looking for what other people are posting, and they're not talking about their lifestyle. They're not showing their own experience with the product. You're always looking for somebody to give you, what can I post on my status? But you're not creating your own content. And this is why it seems like selling is more difficult for you. And then these other people, you see them that are always selling. It's like almost every day they are closing a sale. Why? Because they are sharing their own personal content as they are using the product. Okay, I hope this is making sense for us. So other things to share is social media library on the app. On the Oriflame app, you can actually access really great high quality pictures on all the products, and even on the website. Like when you go and click on a particular product, have you noticed that there are several pictures? Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can share my screen. Have you noticed that there are several? There are several pictures that are. Let me see if I can share my screen just to give you an idea. Okay, I'm going to share my laptop. Okay, I'm going to share. This is the Oriflame website here, and I want to share. I want to show you this particular product. So you can actually get other pictures to post. So this is the new foundation. Now, many people think that the only picture that is available on the website is just that first one. But if you slide across the photos, you can see other nicer picture content of that particular product. Sometimes some people will come and say, well, how do I get pictures of a particular product to post? How do I get pictures of the product to post? Sorry, the internet is a bit slow. Once it comes up, I'll be able to show you that. So you can actually get, multiple pictures of a particular product that you can share. Uh, okay, come on, come on, come on. I hope you guys are getting value. So while we're waiting for that to come up, are there any questions? What have you learned so far? What were you doing before that you're going to start doing better now? Come on. Okay, so looks like my internet is really slow. So I might just, if this doesn't come out in the next 2 seconds, I think everybody gets the gist. So you can go check all the products that are on the website. You can go check the products that are on the website, and you will be able to see multiple pictures of that product that you can share. You can share product samples, you can share product reviews. So even on the I think we really need to, once it comes up, I'll be able to use that as an example. I'll share my screen again once it comes up. So you can share product reviews. So on every product on the website, you would see reviews on products. Some people be like, what 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 we talked about sharing stories, and they're like, oh, has anybody gotten an experience or a testimonial on a particular product? Instead of coming to ask on the group, you can actually get access to that on the website, because Oriflame always sends out a prompt to anybody who buys the product to share their feeling about the product, what they think about it. So on every product, on almost every product, you can actually see reviews. There are some that are reviews that are in 1,000 reviews, hundreds of reviews, and you can go through it. Of course, they are going to be good, bad, and ugly. So, of course, you want to share the good reviews, and then find out if, for example, you are new. You also want to find out why did people have bad experience with a particular product. That bad experience with a particular product may be as a result of them not using the product the right way, not understanding how to use it. So you can even use that to create a content. You can even use somebody's bad experience to create a content. So I remember one time someone came and said that she's having reaction in her eyes after using the eye cream. And we're like, really? You're not supposed to have any reaction using Oriflame product, because all our products have been dermatologically tested and they are safe. So if you're having reaction using that product, can you tell me? I had to ask, can you tell me how you are using the product? And then this person says, oh, you know that it's a nozzle. So she is actually putting the eye cream inside her eyes like eye drop. Oh my goodness. I was screaming. I was like, what? That is not how to use an eye cream. So I had to do a video showing her how to use the eye cream. So you can actually do that. You can actually do a video on how to use eye cream. Somebody was scrubbing their sugar scrub. We were using sugar scrub as cream, that the person that sold it to them told her that they have to, after you have finished taking your bath, then you will now rub the sugar scrub all over your body, and then you will go walk out of your house. You'll be surprised. I sold sugar scrub to a customer the other day, and I thought she would know how to use sugar scrub, so I didn't tell her how to use it. And then she came back to me 1 week later and said, I haven't used the sugar scrub you sold to me. Oh. How do I use it? So something that you think is as simple as body scrub, everybody should know how to use it, right? People don't know. So you have to create content around how to use this product in 30 seconds, in 1 minute, and that's how you'll be getting a lot of things that you are sharing on your social media that will be piquing a lot of people's interest and getting them to learn more about the product. Okay, I hope that this has been very useful for us. I wanted this training to be under 1 hour, but yeah. So we can share things from Oriflame apps like our makeup wizard. You can actually try out this new foundation or lipstick, and you can post several pictures of you trying out these different shades, and you can share how you look with the different shades on your social media, and even share the link for customers to try it out themselves and then pick the one they like. So Oriflame has all of these fun apps. We also have our skin expert app that you can use to do the same thing. Okay, so of course, we talk about sharing our catalog. Our catalog is the number one selling tool in Oriflame. So while yes, it's great to share your personal experience, it's also great to share the catalog. You share catalog with your friends and your potential customers. You leave your catalogs, the physical copies, at convenient places. Where you always go to, at your office reception, instead of customers looking at boring magazine, they can actually look at the catalog, and then they can pick something from or find out how they can get it. You can share the catalog at the hospital reception, anywhere you go where you know that people sit out. You have an uncle that has an office, you have an auntie that has a shop. You can actually drop copies of your catalog, a saloon, all the places where people actually sit down and they spend a little bit of time. You can actually share your catalog at those places. You can even host a party when a new catalog is released. You can call all your neighbor and just do one small get together outside your house and say, hey, we just launched some new products. I'd like you to try it out. Bring out all your products that you have, put it in front of your compound, let everybody come down and try it, and then they get to check out your product. These are ways for you to also get people to see the catalog. They are fun and exciting ways. You can also share a digital catalog, the link to the catalog. You can share particular product links. You can share the entire catalog with your friends and potential customers on WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. And guys, remember that you should never share the catalog randomly on social media. You should never spam, but you should create content that adds value. Can you see, this is Oriflame telling you, don't spam. Don't just go and send 300 people link. They will block you, and even Facebook will block you. They will ban you, delete your account for life. You can't use social media. Okay, so don't do that. So it's always important that you invite people, you ask for people's permission to share. As much as you're excited about the product, as much as you're excited about the catalog, it's important to always ask for permission. And we're going to look at some of the ways that you can ask people before you share. Okay, so you ask for permission. You can ask 100 people for permission, and if 5 or 10 out of the 100 people say okay, then you can now send them the link of the catalog, or if they are close by, send them a physical copy. I hope that point is very, very clear for us. I hope that point is very clear for us. Never spam people. Don't just post the link. Always ask people for permission. You can send a broadcast. If you have to send a broadcast message, send a broadcast message to 100 people. And that broadcast message is basically asking them for permission to share. Don't share the link. And that's the mistake that a lot of people that's the mistake a lot of new people make. We give them a script and they add the link and they just blast everybody and say, I shared it to everybody on my contact. Nobody have responded. you know and then when you see it, you just realize that these people just did something that was wrong. So for you to actually get better responses with sharing the catalog, you remember you're piquing people's interest, and the way to pique people's interest is to ask them if it's okay for you to share. So these are some of the tips for sharing. Make sure that you are sharing your product stories with at least 3 new people every day, whether on social media or face to face. But then thank God for social media like our Facebook stories, Instagram stories, WhatsApp stories. You can actually share, if your 30 seconds or 1 minute videos or before and after, post it on your status. And then when people check out your status, you can see the people who have viewed your status. You can actually message 3 to 5 people that have viewed your status, and basically just thank them for viewing and ask them how they, what they like best about it. Start the conversation with them that might now lead to them getting to check out more products or check out your catalog. Now, always try out and adapt and improve your stories. Keep trying new things, and when you find something that works, keep doing that thing over and over again. Then share new posts regularly. Okay, you have to be consistent. Don't share on Monday and then the next time somebody is seeing your WhatsApp status is 5 weeks later, and you're wondering, they even forgotten that how you are still doing Oriflame. Some people keep asking some people like, yeah, you still doing this business. So people should not be confused. They should know that this is what you are doing. You can share one post in the morning, one post in the afternoon, one post in the evening, things around your lifestyle and a little bit around what the company is sharing. Make also listen to comments and the feedback that you get. You know, if somebody says, it's every time, product, you're always posting, take that as a good feedback and say, okay, like I'm boring my people with too much content or product, add something to spice it up. You know, ask for product reviews for from your customers or your clients or even from the website and then use photos and videos. Remember we talked about sharing your passion, show emotion because it's not just what you say, but it's how you say it. Be yourself. You don't have to speak. If it's Yoruba, if you realize that a lot of the people on your WhatsApp, they speak Yoruba or they understand Yoruba, why not start creating content in Yoruba? Like, why not just start creating content in Yoruba? Create content in Igbo, create content in your language. If you speak French, create content in French. If you speak Pidgin English, create content in Pidgin English. I tried doing this Pidgin English thing one time, and then honestly, everybody on my status just busted out laughing because I couldn't even complete the 30-second video. I switched from Pidgin English to Queen's English. You know, so it was really funny, but people really got the gist, right? So if you know that it's Queen's English, you can speak the Queen's English and share your catalog and share your content. If you know you cannot speak Queen's English, whatever it is that you can speak, do it, but do it with the understanding of the audience that you have. I bet you guys today, if everybody does a product post in their dialect or in a common language like in Pidgin, I bet that you would have a better view and a better engagement than you have been getting for a long time. So I think that's going to be our task for today. Okay, so um, we're all going to do a we're all going to create one video content, a product review. We're going to talk about our favorite products, do a product story. We're going to do a product story in our dialect. How many of us are going to take up that challenge? Any product that you have, just talk about how that product makes you feel, share your story around it, share your passion around it in your dialect. How many of us are going to take that challenge? I really, really would look forward to seeing that. Even if it's pidgin English, you know, do it in just do it in your dialect, okay, or do it in your local language and then share it on your status. How many of us are going to take that challenge? Okay, so now that we have learned how to generate interest in our product, we're now going to talk about how to invite customers to buy. Remember, our social selling process is very simple. You share you share content, and what we'll be talking about really is what kind of things to share to generate interest. Now, when people are not interested, you now invite them to buy. You don't just tell them to come and buy. You invite them after they have become interested. And we have a very simple strategy of inviting people. You don't just send out 300 SMS or WhatsApp message to people and tell them buy now. Okay, that's not cool. For you to invite people to buy, they have to. We have the strategy that's called warm, and warm basically stands for um, offer a warm, personalized welcome. Um, so for example, maybe the new contact that you have, you went out street prospecting and then you got this person's number. You know, you don't just message the person and say, "This is our catalog, look at it and anything you like, buy." That's why you will never get a sale. But so you have to be warm in having conversation, in inviting people to buy your product, inviting people to check out your catalog, inviting people to try out the product. You have to be warm. Please, can we all put that in the comment? Warm, warm, warm. Okay. So first and foremost, open up with a greeting. Okay. Hi, it was so nice to connect with you. Thank you so much. I'm super excited. You know, then you just talk about what you do. I'm so excited to share about our amazing products with you. But talk to me about your lifestyle. What do you like best? You know, what kind of products do you like? What's your favorite beauty product? You know, somebody you might think somebody's favorite beauty product is a perfume, but you'll be surprised that the guy just wants a beard oil. You know, something to make his beard grow, or maybe something to make his hand softer, and you are thinking because he's a guy, he needs to get a perfume. So, but you need to actually ask questions and engage people so that you get to know their needs. So that's why it's not Sometimes when you share the catalog, it's a lot of products. And sometimes catalog starts with maybe the new products. For example, this new catalog is starting with foundation. And you share this catalog to a guy, and the guy is like, oh, all these things is for women. There's nothing there for me. That's the guy, they have already ruled out that customer. Or somebody is opening the catalog and they are seeing our Novate sets that are very expensive. They'll be like, all the products in this catalog, they're expensive. They don't know that we have products for 5,000. They don't know that we have products for even 2,000 naira. So if before sharing or blasting everybody your catalog, it's important to engage and know what people want. Okay, find and you can know what people want basically by talking to them, finding out what they are looking for, what they would like to improve about their skin, what's their beauty concern. You might think somebody wants to fix her pimples, but maybe it's dandruff that is her problem. So, but when you engage people, when you engage at least 5 people who watch your status every day, and I'll just use this one strategy to talk about how to engage people who watch your status. So you can look at the people who have watched your status. Maybe you have 30 views, okay, or you have 100 views. Just pick like 5 and reach out to them and say, hi, Amaka, thank you so much. I noticed that you checked out my status and I just want to appreciate you. This means a lot. Thank you for supporting my business and always watching my content. So what did you like best about what you saw? They can tell you, okay, very, very nice. Now say, okay, can you tell me what your beauty needs are? What would you like to improve about yourself? Or do you have any questions at all that I can answer? If you have been putting out a lot of content, people will know that you're a resource person, you're resourceful, you are very valuable, you know a lot about beauty and skincare and makeup and fragrances. So if they have questions, they will naturally want to ask you that question because you have been putting out great content, they've been watching your content and they've been seeing what you do. So after asking the question, then based on their response, if somebody says, oh, they're not looking for anything right now, we just tell them, okay, that's fine. I really appreciate, but please keep looking at my status, and if you find anything that you love, don't hesitate to let me know so that I can get it for you, or show you or give you more information about it. That conversation ends. So it's not everybody that you are going to talk to that might have a need, but if you talk to 5 or if you talk to 10, chances are that you might have 1 or 2 people who would actually have a need that your product can solve, and then that's where you will now respond by sharing either a story or recommending a product that will meet their need. So, for example, someone says, oh, I've actually been battling with this rash somewhere on my laps, and honestly, I have used everything. Then you can now say, oh, wow, I'm so sorry to hear. Then maybe you remember somebody's testimonial. Oh, I actually know someone who used this tender care balm, and she said she was able to get great results. If, for example, you saw that testimonial on the website, you can actually go and do a screenshot and then share that with the customer. And then the customer will be like, wow, are you serious? So this really works. And then, yes, you say, oh, I'll actually like to recommend this and this for you. You can see how from them viewing your status, you have gotten to know them better and define their need. And then you're now responding with a product recommendation for them. Now, then you can now make a sale and then make and close and close the sale, and then you make a relationship. You will close the sale by if they are okay with the recommendation that you have given them. Many of them will tell you, will ask for the price, so you just go. And then the way I like to give customers the price of whatever I'm recommending for them is I just when you don't log into your account, you will see the product at the catalog price. So I will just go and add the things that I'm recommending for them in the cart, and then I'll send them a screenshot. I'll say, these are the items I'm recommending for you, and this is the total. How soon would you like to get it? I'll say that again, because many people don't know how to close a sale. A lot of people don't know how to close a sale. You may have given a customer the recommendation, and then you are not sitting there and the customer will tell you, okay, I'll get back to you. And you're waiting and waiting and waiting. How many of us know that SpongeBob thing? 4 hours later, 4 days later, 4 years later, and then before you know, you're a skeleton, you have died. Because you're sitting down and waiting for your customer to get back to you. That is not how to close the sale. The way to close the sale is after you have made the recommendation, you send them a screenshot showing them, this is all the items I'm recommending for you. And because of how you start the conversation, that sale is as good as done. So when you send it to them, the next question you should ask is, how soon would you like to order? How soon would you like to get this? And then the person said, oh, okay, I'll get it next week, or I'll get it in month end, or I'll get it next month, or I'll let you know. Sometimes they can tell you, I'll let you know when I need it. And that's fine. They haven't, you just met them in the blues and then you started this conversation with them because you started the conversation. They didn't reach out saying, I want to buy this. Remember, you started the conversation. So when you now ask them how soon they would like to get it, they will give you a specific date. Then once that happens, you note it down and then you can follow up on the day or a day before they said they need it. Okay. Then that doesn't end. You can invite them to join your online community. So this can be them following you on Instagram, them following your Facebook page. If you have a Telegram channel where you always post stuff about your product, you can invite them to join your whatever online community that you have created, where you are always sharing more content and more product. You want to get them there so that they'll be watching you and seeing more content that you're adding. Then you can even take it a step further by sending a video tutorial on how to use the product that they have requested for. That would keep them, more present about, buying that particular product for you. And then once you have closed the sale and you have ordered it and delivered them, you now have to keep in touch. So let's quickly talk about how to handle objection. For example, you are trying to have a conversation with someone and you want to share with them the catalog and you're saying, oh, I don't have time. How do you respond? Say, oh, I fully understand. I'll leave the catalog for you to go through where you have a spare moment. And then when will be a convenient time for me to come back and collect it? So this is where you are dropping it off physically. But if it's online and somebody says, oh, I don't have time, just say, oh, no problem. I understand. I'll just send you the link. Then you can go through at your convenience. When can I check back with you to see whether you have gone through it? They can tell you, okay, don't worry, by the end of the week. For example, you're messaging somebody on a Monday and they're at work. They might not really have that time to check, but maybe over the weekend is when they will be free. So allow them to give you time. Okay. Maybe someone says, oh, the products, they're expensive. I cannot afford anything. This is January. I beg, January, but only paying school fees and house rent. I cannot buy toothpaste to brush my teeth. So let them know I fully understand. But please just go through our catalog. We have really amazing offers, and there are some great savings or great discounts that you can get on certain products. So, for example, like when we just had this buy this get one free, you can actually transfer all of those amazing discounts or offers to your customers and say, oh, we have a promo going on, and if you're able to buy this amount of product, I could actually give you a gift, or you can even sign up and buy it cheaper for those people who are saying who have money complaints. Now, what of when someone says, I beg, I already buy from somewhere else, or I already use another brand, do you say, okay, she does not use Oriflame product, so let me give her? No. You say, oh, that's great. It shows that you're interested in similar products. Can you take a moment to please look through our new catalog and let me know what you think? Okay, so they might think that they are buying toothpaste from a particular place, but we have shampoo. So it's when they now go to the catalog, they realize that we have other things. They might be buying skincare from, somebody on Instagram, but they have all sorts of black spots from using the skincare, and they now realize that, oh, you have something that corrects this dark spot, and then they can buy that from you, or they can buy a foundation that will cover the black spots for them. So somebody that has gone to do Snow White, and now the person does not have foundation that will match her current Snow White complexion, and now we have foundation that will cover the Snow White. You should continue using their Snow White, and then you set them foundation. So there is always something for everybody in Oriflame, and this is really, really why I love Oriflame, because honestly, everybody is your customer. Okay, I hope you guys were having fun, and this is making sense for us. We're almost done. Okay, so inviting people to buy using Oriflame catalog. You can do it by make sure that you study the key offers in every catalog, every quarter, every 3 months. Like right now, we have new catalog. You want to look at the new products that we have. What's super cool about our new products? What makes them special? Know them at the back of your hand. If you can, buy them. Okay, you don't have to buy everything, but at least buy one or two of these new products and then create a product story around it, share your experience. We already talked about that. Then about skincare. every quarter, every month, you should be actually selling and recommending at least one skincare set. So learn more about that skincare set. What is it? I don't know how many of us have noticed that at every new catalog, Oriflame always presents, the skincare, the Innovate set in a different way. How many of us noticed that? Before now, they didn't, for example, like this current catalog, they didn't really specify that this correct skin pigmentation imperfection. But if you go and check, you will see that there are more content, there's more information on each of the Novate sets and what it like. Each Novate set has like a full like 2-page spread. One page has explanation on the concern that that particular Novate set fixes. Okay, if you go and read it, you will be able to see more information on what this time restore does. If you check the old catalog, you realize that it's not the same thing. So don't think, oh, you already know everything about the ultimate lift, so then you just keep the page on the catalog. But always go through it. Study the catalog. Study the catalog. Make sure that you, especially skincare, because you need to become an expert in skincare so that you will know what to recommend for people. And then you can even begin based on what you are learning, you can create more content around those things that will help you to sell more skincare. And then focus also on products that have high profitability, like our perfumes. How many of us notice that you can make between, I don't know, 3 to 7,000 naira selling perfumes? Like, nice. 3 to 7K selling perfume. So you need to focus on those perfumes, learn about them. You know what is so cool about this fragrance? Go to the website, check the reviews of perfume. If they are new perfumes and they are just new to Nigerian market, they may not be new in UK, they may not be new in Indonesia. Go to all these other countries, their website, and check out that perfume. What are customers saying about it? And then you try it out if you can, and then what are your own personal experiences, and try and promote more of those products that have high profitability, because you would of course make higher BPs and you make more profit selling them than when you keep selling things like roll-on and toothpaste. They are great, but trust me, you for one perfume is like 10 roll-on. So in one particular order, you would have gotten BPs and sales and profit that would require you talking to 10 people on other products that require that they are low price point. So these are actually smart, a very smart way of building your business. And then once you have this understanding, you begin to create content around things like this and you begin to recommend them, and that's how you start to get customers. Okay. All right. So let's look at what do you say when you are dropping off your catalog. Now, remember I said earlier that you don't just share your catalog with the link, you ask for permission. Okay. So what can you say? You can message people and of course you start with warm. Hi, how are you doing? How's the family? Happy New Year, Happy New Month, Happy New Week, whatever. And then when they respond, you can now tell them, oh, I just got this new catalog from Oriflame and I would really love to share it with you. You can say, oh, I've highlighted interesting offers and news I believe you would enjoy. If you have any question or you want to place an order, please do not hesitate to contact me. If it's a physical catalog, you can tell them where to find your number. Of course, if it's online, just tell them to message you on WhatsApp. And I'm really interested in hearing your opinion. I would really like to know what you think about this product. Oh, we just launched this really nice perfume for him and her, and it's absolutely beautiful. It smells divine. I have used it, and I think it's great for sophisticated men or sophisticated women like you. I really want you to. I really want to know what you think about it. Can you please check it out? You can send them the image specifically for that perfume they are recommending, or you can send them the link to the catalog for them to check out everything else. If it's a foundation, you say, oh, we just launched some amazing foundation and it's great. I know that you always complain about you having oily skin and never finding a foundation that sits well. Guess what? We just launched this amazing foundation. Mwah! Would absolutely love it. I'd like you to check out the catalog, learn more about it, and then let me know what you think. I would really love to hear your opinion about it. And any opinion is fine. Even if they say, oh, I've used it before, I did not work. Oh, I can understand how you feel. And this is why Oriflame actually went and they actually improved on it, I would really like for you to try it out and let me know. Then you can now tell them, I'll get back to you in 2 to 3 days to find out what you think. I think this is where a lot of us make mistake. A lot of consultants will share the catalog and you're waiting for the customer to get back to you. You actually get back to them because these people, they are busy. Okay, they've probably forgotten about you. So you have to always remind them that you are going to come and check back 2 to 3 days. So if you share the catalog with someone last week, they're here waiting for the customer to go through it and tell you what they want, and now come and call you and say, "Hey, I've checked the catalog." Many times, 9 out of 10 times will not happen like that. So you have to make sure that you have a process of following up all the people that you have shared your catalog with and asking them what they think. Oh, and how can you do that? When you follow up, you say, I hope you have had a chance. Of course, you greet them, don't be rude, don't just bust into somebody's WhatsApp and no hi, no hello, I am asking them about catalog. Remember, in all your conversations and communications, you have to be warm. And being warm is just being cautious. It's basic home training. Start with a greeting. Be nice to people, okay? And basically, what do you say? I hope you have had a chance to look at the catalog and all the amazing offers that is suggested for you. What do you think about the offer? What do you think about this new product? Or what do you think about the perfume? It would be great to hear your opinion. So let them talk, let them discuss. And then you ask them, what product did you find most interesting, or what product did you like best? Then you can now say, based on as you're having this conversation, I'm sure things will come up. Oh, but I would like a perfume for my wife. Then, oh, let me recommend this for you. Oh, I would like a foot cream. Let me recommend this for you. People will be like, oh, I didn't have time to go through. I think it's too long. You can now say, okay, let me recommend for you. Or which product would you like to order if you are having a beauty event, maybe a catalog launch, something going on around your area, so I would like to invite you to come try out all of these new products so that you can learn more. So these are the ways that you can engage and communicate with your customers when you share the catalog and when you are following them up. Okay, we're wrapping up now. So this is the last part. How to engage with your customers. Please let me know if you are getting value. Let me know if you are getting value. Okay, how do you engage with your customers? Now, when someone has bought in Oriflame, we don't just close the sale; we build relationship. So, how do you communicate after selling? After selling to your customer, that's really when the relationship begins. Especially when it's the first time customer. A lot of us sell to people once and then they never come back. Why? Because we don't follow up and we don't communicate. One of the things that I have enjoyed in my Oriflame business the last 5 years, I have old customers that keep coming back and coming back and coming back. In fact, today I sold two body lotions to a customer that have been buying from me since like 2016 or 2017. And because you have a system or a strategy of following up. So when you sell, if you're selling to someone for the first time, the first time customer, make sure that you invite them to join your online community, whether it's your Instagram page or your Facebook page or whatever community that you have created where you share product often. Then share tips and tutorials. So based on what they have bought, give them tips on how best to use it. How can they get best result from using that product? How to use it. Don't just sell it to them. Like I said, I made a mistake. Actually, I wanted to reach out to this woman, but I know she doesn't really like messaging. I didn't want her to feel like, I'm being a bother or something. So I just didn't say anything. But actually, the right way to do it is after you have sold, you need to check up on your customers, make sure that they are using the product right, and then 2 days or 3 days after the customer gets their order, then ask for their opinion. Or what do you think about the product? Are you enjoying your product? What do you like best so far? So, okay, I like the way it smells. Oh, then how it feels on my skin. Oh, it's giving me rash. You need to have those conversations so that you can guide your customer. You can use the product for 3 days and just decide they don't like it and throw it away. But when you keep in touch with them, you'll be hearing from them how they feel about the product, and that's where you can even get ask if they need more information, if they need help on how to better enjoy the product, give them tips and all. Then after 7 days or 1 week, ask for their impressions, results, what they think about it, are they getting good results? Then you can also ask them for referrals. Who do you think will like this product? Um, After we launch a new catalog, your old customers are the best people to ask. So that again, ask them, what have you what do you need to restock? Oh, your body lotion never finish. Your perfume, spray it now. We have a new one. If you have somebody who's always buying perfume from you, this is a good time to tell them about this new perfume that we have. If you have someone that's always buying makeup or whatever, like this is best time to tell them this new makeup product that we have. So every time there's a new catalog launch, it's an opportunity to invite some of your old customers to restock what they need or get something else, and continue to share, continue to share. Now, when you have a customer who maybe loves the product and always buys, you can actually invite that person. For example, like this month where there's a free registration, you can actually invite some of your old customers that since they love the products and they would like to get more, they can actually sign up and buy it cheaper and become VIP customers. Yes, they're just buying it for their personal use, but as they get to learn more, they will realize that as they're saving money, and then maybe their friends have been even asking them where to buy the product from, and then they will now feel the impulse to recommend the product for their friends, and or tell them, oh, I'm going to place my order next week. Maybe I will add yours to it. Before you know, they are selling and they are making profit. That's how their eyes will start opening up to the business. Okay, so when you have very good customers who you believe that this person can even become a great brand partner, it's always great that you give them or extend the opportunity for them to learn more about Oriflame business, either for them to buy for their personal use or for them to also become brand partner recommending and selling the product. So of course, like we all know, you need to create an online community because Facebook will allow you to get create better awareness about your business, gain access to a wider net, help you to sell more, help you to they didn't add this, but of course, to document more of the experiences. When you post this, even strangers, like I saw Kochia Boali said she did a video and that people are already responding to that post and asking her for more information, and the only way she can do that is not just on her own personal profile, because your personal profile is just limited to your friends. But when you have a Facebook page, you have access to even more people. You can even run ads and direct more views to that particular content and to your page as a whole. So as you are creating this content, don't just post it on your WhatsApp status, which expires after 24 hours. You can document all of these things on your Facebook business page, and then as you boost your page and you begin to grow the following of your page, you have access to a wider number network of people who can eventually become a customer. So you can actually create a Facebook page if you don't have that. We have a very short ebook that put together a guide on how you can create your Facebook page, how you can create your Instagram page, how you can create Google My Business page, and how you can create WhatsApp business page. If you are in the team, can reach out to me if you don't already have this document, and I'll share with you. If you're watching this and you haven't started your Oriflame business yet and you would like to learn how to create your own social media account, feel free to reach out to me. I have my WhatsApp somewhere in the comments, in the description box. You can just send me a message and then I'll get that document to you. Or you can just go online and Google how to create a Facebook page. It's super easy. Okay, so again, once you create your page, make sure that you are uploading your stories, your content, and other interesting content on your page, and then focus on inviting everybody that is on your warm list, like all your contacts. Make sure that you invite them to go join your community or go follow your page or your Instagram. And that is never okay to spam. Don't just blast. People will just block you. I think we already know this. Okay, so to wrap up this training, remember that social selling is all about relationships. Do not close sales, open long-term relationship that's based on trust. Care for your existing customers and build relationship with new ones. Find new customers through face-to-face meetings and on social media. Follow up on leads, like people will reach out and connect to you asking for more, and people that refer to you, make sure you follow up with them and expand your contact list every day with new names. Now remember that your warm contacts are your family, your friends, your classmates, your acquaintances, co-workers, or ex-colleagues, while co-contacts are people that you don't know, you meet in your workplace, maybe people that are customers that are coming in to request for one business or the other, you know, when you go out, if you are a sports person, in the bus, in your kids' school, your neighborhood, a lot of us are on our street and we don't talk to anybody. But actually, those people can become your customers, so you can find new contacts at parties, restaurants, in your church, networking events, different things, different places. You can connect with new people and then add them to your list and build that connection with them. So as a golden rule, make sure that you ask every customer for referral. If they are using the product and enjoying the product, always ask them to give you at least 3 to 5 people that will be interested in the product, so you can share your catalog with them and then connect with them. Now, I think we're done. Okay, so in this training, we learned how to use the 3 cornerstones of Oriflame social selling process to share, invite, and engage. Here, we learned how to create and share content, both social media and face to face. We learned how to invite our customers to buy products using our warm strategy or warm methodology. And then we also learned how to engage with your customer throughout the entire life cycle of their order or their purchase, and how to build long-term relationships so that these old customers still keep coming back for more or become brand partners like you. So what do you need to do now? Of course, contact your sponsor or whoever that invited you to watch this video and share with them what you have learned. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you need more clarification or advice on how to do the next, do the next thing that you have to do, and also make sure that you attend the next training. Of course, we'll try and make sure that we're putting together training to help you with your business. You can check the last training. In the last training that we did before this one, we talked about all the different Oriflame product categories, what makes Oriflame product special, and we shared a couple of tips and ideas that can help you sell each of these different product categories better. So you want to check that out. I think in our next training, we're going to be talking about how to actually find people and how to begin to build your team. Okay, so look out for that training. Practice your product story. Okay, we talked about how to create product story, and I did mention that you take every product that you have right now, whether it's the one you are using or what you got from a customer, try and create a story around it. You can do a short 30 minutes video, or you can even take a nice picture of the product in a plain background, and then you just come up with content. Just take some of these pictures and just save. You might not post all the content in one day, but you just have those things as tools in your arsenal that you can be posting both on your WhatsApp, your Facebook, or your Instagram. And then remember to continue to grow your team. Make sure you invite at least 5 people to watch this replay. I see that we don't have a lot of our team members here, but imagine if at least 5 people in your team learn what you have learned today. If 5 people in your team understand what you understand today, imagine what that would be. You can invite your team members who missed this training to watch the replay, and you can also invite your prospect, maybe some people that have been, they want to join everything, but they are scared, they don't know how to sell or how to go about it, and share this training with them, and they might get, a tip or two or something to build their confidence to start their business, and this will definitely help. So, guys, as we wrap up, I'd like to let you know that in Oriflame, we do not close a sale, we open a relationship. So, thank you very much for watching today's training, for being part of it, or watching the replay. I'm super excited that you joined me and you are here through the end. And I do hope that you have gotten a lot of value. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have like 3 minutes before we would round up. Oh, okay. I just want to say thank you everybody for joining. I see a lot of people. Esther, thank you for joining. Ruth, thank you for joining. Chineye. Okay, Chineye, thank you so much for joining. Etienne Sam, thank you. Neka, I see you. Coach Yabowale, thank you so much. Who again? Wealth Plug, I'm not sure what your name is, but thank you for joining. Who else? Alzonic Zone 3. Well, I don't know what your name is, but thank you for joining. BC, thank you so much for joining. Bessie Don, thank you for joining. Kenechuku, thank you. Koya, thank you. Um, Sister Susan Harbour, thank you so much for joining. I'm super excited. Thank you, Belinda, for joining as well. So I don't know if you have any questions before we end the broadcast. Yeah, exactly. Coach Wale is sharing an experience with someone who watched her video and really, really liked it and saw how her skin has improved in the process. That's one of the beautiful things about doing videos because it's very real. Like, videos, we are not doing filters, so people can really see, will see exactly how it is. And if your skin is great, it's great. If it's not great, it's not great. And when you are using Oriflame product and you're following your skincare routine, the difference is very clear. People can really see that. Just make sure that you're using great clear background, like I said earlier, and you're using good lighting. You can get very simple, like I'm using this particular light. If I wasn't using the light, you will not be able to see my face very well. But with this light, you can get a phone ring light, some very simple, simple tools that will help you make better videos and better pictures. Okay. All right. So I would expect that we get questions. If not here, maybe later. And again, like I said, please share this video with all your team members, especially the ones who are struggling with selling and getting customers, or who keep saying they are posting and they're not getting anybody converting them or anything. This is going to be a great training for them to take. So thank you everyone, and like come your way again on the next training. Have a good evening. God bless you. Mwah. Bye.